Good evening, everybody. My name is Bradley Cooper.
And I'm Lady Gaga, and it's our great pleasure to say...
Welcome to the Graham Norton Show!
Very kind. Hello, good evening. You're all very welcome. Yes, we're back for a brand new series. I tell you, I'm more excited than a Russian tourist on his way to visit Salisbury. What a spire. What have I missed while we've been away? You know, I haven't seen much of the news. I assume Brexit's been sorted. Right? And I'm guessing it must have been because Theresa May, she's been out and about this summer having a lovely old time, hasn't she? Oh, there she is. Nice, Theresa. Apparently, that horse is called Checkers. Yeah. She's waiting for it to die so she can flog it. Meanwhile, this week, it's been the Labour Party conference. We missed it. Oh, that's Jeremy Corbyn. That is Jeremy Corbyn. He seems to be looking at someone on his right, which in the Labour Party could be anyone. The conference, oh, what great speakers they had. They had Jeremy, of course, Rebecca Long-Bailey, who knows, and a combination of the two. I'm told that's Tosh MacDonald. Hi, Tosh, if you're watching. Now, either president of ASLEF or the MP from Middle-earth. Not sure which. Finally, this week, world leaders laughed at Donald Trump during his speech to the United Nations. They did. Poor Donald. He hasn't heard so much laughter since Stormy Daniels saw his penis. Listen, I don't want to imagine what that looks like. No, stop it! Let's get some guests on! Later, we'll have music from rock and roll legend Rod Stewart, everybody! Yeah! But first, it's about time. This woman is making history in the new season of Doctor Who. Please welcome the 13th Doctor, Jodie Whittaker is here! That's her! That's her! Hello! Come here to me, dear. Hello. Oh, they're there. And there's your wine. There's your wine. I know. Okay. Here's the star of Drive, The Notebook, and Oscar-nominated for his role in La La Land. Now, he's taking one giant leap for mankind as Neil Armstrong in First Man. It is a warm welcome back to Ryan Gosling! Woo! The two stars of the new remake of A Star Is Born. One has brought us hit films like The Hangover and Silver Linings Playbook. The other is quite simply one of the biggest musical icons on the planet. Please welcome Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga!
That's what I do. I'm pretty good. I was like, this man's been on red carpets with this one a lot. There they are. Hey! Woo! 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 That's our show. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye. Sit down, too. It's very nice of you to all stay standing.
Thank you.
I thought, did you notice some very good frock wrangling from Bradley Cooper as we came in? Have you been doing that a lot on red carpets, following Lady Gaga?
Well, it depends. No. You know, you do wear a lot of different outfits, so you have to adapt.
I have to say, he's good with a train, though.
I saw that.
That wasn't bad.
He was very good.
Then the elevator on the way here.
He never steps on the dress.
I've always admired your train work.
Thank you.
We all have.
We did a lot of train work.
Yeah. Cheers. Star, did you mean to go on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, do you want some?
Yeah, I just asked.
He can have
Oh, do you want a second cup?
No.
No, we'll share.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure? We could stretch to that. Ryan, you're happy with your water situation?
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little ashamed of my choice.
Not even
I don't
a
have a
slice of
co-star to share a coffee with. But I have a clear co-star too.
You want some coffee?
No, thank you.
So listen, lots to talk about tonight. You guys, you had your London premiere this week.
Yeah, just now.
Just yesterday.
Just yesterday.
I'm sure you've had a very relaxed Friday.
Yeah.
Just watching daytime TV. Meanwhile, Doctor Who. Doctor Who. It's a global franchise. Global.
Yeah.
Where do they choose to have the world launch?
Sheffield.
Yeah.
I don't want any patronising claps. It was a glorious day. It might as well have been LA. The sun was out. I was being very warmly received from,
Why were you in
fellow
Sheffield?
Yorkshire people going, Jodie, Jodie, in the way I say my name. So I felt very at home. It was wonderful.
Now, you're not from Sheffield. Where are you from? It's called...
Oh, the town is Huddersfield.
Oh, yes.
And the village is called Skelmanthorpe.
Skelmanthorpe.
Yes.
But now... so I don't understand, but then there's a special name for people from Skelmanthorpe, which I don't understand.
I'm allowed to say this out because this goes out past when kids have gone to bed.
Yeah, it goes out tomorrow.
So, I did know that. So, the name for me would be affectionately referred to as, oh, are you a Shat lass? Yeah, I'm from Shat. And there's Shat taxi, Shat pizza, there's Shat everything. Because the nickname of the village, Skelmanthorpe's really long. But then it's to do with, I really don't remember and the specifics, but hopefully, you know, this is the vague story, but I think in the olden days, there was a quarry and the local trade was people smashing slate. And so they were shatterers. And so then if you were from the village and the workers lived in the village, you were a shatter. And then now, however many years later, you're from Shat. I know, but the thing was, I didn't really realise it, and my boyfriend at the time, now husband, who's from Tucson, got out at Wakey train station and Shat taxi picked us up, and he was like, oh my God. It's going to be great then. Welcome to the family.
The Shat family.
Yeah.
The Shat family.
Tucson, Arizona?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right, let's begin tonight. A Star is Born opens everywhere on October the 3rd, starring Bradley and Lady Gaga, and also directed by Bradley Cooper. So it's a big deal because it's a story that I think, you know, people under 50, you know, they didn't see Barbra Streisand or Chris Christopherson or, you know, so it's a fresh story. If people haven't seen it, tell us about the story.
Well, you know, it's really not like any of the other versions in the sense that these characters are completely different than the other ones. Jackson Maine, the character that I play, is a rock star who is successful. And the other ones, you know, his fame's dwindling. This guy can tour. And just the reality of today, you know, you can tour and have a canon, a library of songs, and you can make money till you die. And he also doesn't worry about being eclipsed by another person. Fame is not something he thinks about. And she plays not the ingenue character that's always there. She's 31 years old and she's bitter because, not bitter, resigned herself to, I mean, I don't want to talk about your character without, you know, but resigned, it's your character now, but I am. Yeah. But has resigned herself to, you know, singing covers. And she's an incredible songwriter. Because we wanted to tell a story about finding your voice out here in this world and how hard that is, especially when people are telling you what you are and who you're supposed to be and what you can't do. And I also really wanted to tell a love story. Like, what happens when two people actually really love each other and it's really pure and powerful, and even with that, how hard it's to endure in this life.
And how much convincing did you take, Lady Gaga, to do this? Because it's a big leap.
It took no convincing on my part. I mean, he came over to my house and we had a wonderful time together. I mean, as soon as he came in, we're both from the East Coast and we're both Italian Americans, so I was like heating up pasta from the night before in the kitchen on the frying pan. We were eating on the patio, talking about life and family. And then he wanted to sing with me a song by Creedence Clearwater Revival, Midnight Special. So I was playing it on the piano and he started to sing and I was like, oh my gosh, Bradley, your voice. I was blown away by him. I mean, he sings from his soul, he sings from his gut. And when he sings, he's a storyteller. And I was just so moved by his passion, you know, for music and for this film. And quite frankly, it was him that had to convince other people to have me in the movie, not anyone trying to convince me. I mean, he really fought for me. And you can have 100 people in the room that are watching you and 99 don't believe in you, and one does, and that was him. So, you know, all my gratitude goes to him.
And the other thing that is amazing about this film is I don't think I've ever seen a film that puts the audience on stage in this. Like, I'd never got that thing of what it must be like to play one of... And that's presumably because it's all real.
I'm glad you feel that way, because that was the whole point. That was one of the first things I thought of. I wanted to have a completely subjective eye, and it was just based on... the first time I'd ever experienced that was at a Metallica concert, and I was behind the drum kit, and I remember seeing Lars Ulrich sweat in the back of his neck while also seeing the scope of Yankee Stadium, and I thought, well, this is a great composition. And that was where the idea was born, and then we just adhered to it. But the best was Glastonbury. I got to go to Glastonbury, and that was like...
And they couldn't hear the music.
Yeah, only the first 5 rows, because we couldn't play it through the PA because you can't, the songs can't get out. So, you could hear it in the monitors because you needed to hear your voice. But so like 15 rows back, everybody's like, "What is happening?"
That's amazing. You didn't lose that crowd.
I know. And I didn't know what you never knew what was going to happen. You know, they were going to throw bottles at, especially Glastonbury.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
full bottles.
Yes. Yeah. That's filled with I don't know what.
Yeah, you really want to see a full bottle coming towards you. But that was Chris Christopherson.
Yeah. So just and so many things are luck. Chris Christopherson happened to be playing the summer we were shooting the movie, and he came on set, and I asked his wife, "Is there any way I can't make a music movie without Glastonbury? It is it is a rite of passage for any musician." And I knew Nick and Emily who run it because I go every year. And I asked him, he said, "Well, if you can play into somebody's set, we'll let you go." And Christopherson allowed us to do it. And me and Maddie Lebatique, the cinematographer, and Steve Marr, we flew to England and we went and did it. But the best part was, after I sang the song, I said, "Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Chris Christopherson." And then I turned and he just sort of walked past me, and I thought, I'm never going to forget that.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, it was amazing.
And talking of kind of full circle, Last Streisand, she also visited the set, didn't she?
Yes. Yes, that was incredible. I mean, I think I held my breath for 10 minutes while she was there. I mean, she is lovely, and, she's just an incredible woman. And the truth is throughout her whole career, she really had a hand in every single detail. And I really admire that about her. And when she came on set, she was so lovely and so warm to all of us. And she watched a little bit of the, earlier edits of the film, and it was spectacular.
And we've got a great picture of the two of you together. It's like Diva Squared.
Oh, wow.
Was that before?
That's before.
That's before, yes.
That's the first time you met her, right?
Yeah, we had dinner together at her house.
Yeah, of course you had. This guy's my friend. I've eaten her dinner.
Easy.
But I'm interested, though, because how does this story resonate with you, Lady Gaga? Because you did want to be a star from very little. How old are you in this? This looks like someone pretending to be Lady Gaga.
That's amazing. Oh, my God.
That is my attempt at Michelle Pfeiffer. Yes.
How old are you there?
I think I must be 10.
Wow.
10
But doesn't it looks like a Lady Gaga impersonator, doesn't it? It looks like,
it does.
It looks like a little girl, I'm being Lady Gaga for Halloween.
Yeah.
And you grew up to be Lady Gaga. And talking of young stars, how old are you here, Bradley?
Oh, my gosh! I can't!
27.
That was last week.
I shaved the beard off. It took years off me.
Oh, my gosh, look at that bow tie.
I don't know. I think it was my birthday. I think maybe 3 or something.
Oh. How did that picture get out in the world? How do we know what...
My mom sends pictures out all the time.
Is that true?
No, thank God. I don't know how that got out there.
Now, here's a great picture. This is Jodie Whittaker, I don't know when this was, but were you going for kind of an 80s pop star look? I think here we are.
It's a bold choice, guys. It's a bold choice. You can't quite see from that, but I've got tips and they match the pink stripe.
Oh, actually, I'm up close. Yes, you can see.
Yeah,
There's a
I've
kind of
got
a...
pink tips in my hair.
Yes.
I wasn't going... I mean, it was the 80s.
full on.
So I was just method.
Were you like a really young aerobics instructor?
I don't know what I
Saturday
was,
job.
but I
High
thought
step.
I was ace. So, don't take it away from me.
And Ryan, you do have a connection, a kind of a weird intro to show business via, was it your uncle, I believe?
Yeah, that's right.
So he... So, was your uncle living with you?
Yes.
And did you walk into the room once?
I walked into the room once and he was bedazzling a sequined white jumpsuit. And he said that he was going to be Elvis for a little while. And you know, would I like to help? And I said, absolutely. What do you need me to do? So I became his head of security. And he got my whole family in on the act. My mother was a backup singer, and honestly, it was one of the greatest performances I've ever seen.
I mean, you've been sincere. I mean, it was really affecting.
No, I mean, what I admired about what he was doing was that he looked nothing like Elvis, you know, and he didn't attempt to. He had a mustache and very little hair, and, but my God, he just became him. And, you know, he would end every show with Suspicious Minds. And he would get on his knees, and often with tears in his eyes, he would sing to some imaginary woman and beg her not to leave. And we were transported from this mall in my small town in Ontario to that. I imagine it was a kitchen, and she was trying to leave, and we were just in that moment every night, and it was incredible, and honestly one of the best like acting lessons I ever had.
Yeah.
I wish I could have helped out with those sequins.
Yeah. Could have used a little.
I would have liked that.
How old were you when you were doing security?
I want to say 6.
It's
7.
quite quiet in
Did
the
you have
mall.
water
Ontario.
I just had 2 tiny guns.
Wait, so there's no photo?
No.
I painted a picture, Bradley.
Yeah.
There's no photo.
There's lots
God.
of young Ryan pictures out there.
I'm Googling
Just
later.
Google. Our second film tonight sees Ryan Gosling play Neil Armstrong in First Man. It opens on the 12th of October. And the pressures of playing a real person, you know, there's the looking right, the sounding right, but this has that added thing of that one incredibly iconic line. That
Which line is that?
I can't remember it. But did that hang over you during the whole filming, where you're thinking, oh, today's the day I'm going to have to say that?
Yeah.
Or did you put it to the back of your mind? No, it was there.
Well, I think an interesting thing about Neil is that, you know, he, by all accounts, he didn't think about what he was going to say. You know, he was just focused on landing safely. And he said that if they did, that he would then think about what to say. And I think that line is really, it's one of the most famous things ever said, and not just because of the context it was said, but also you have to really think about who would say something like that. It's such a beautiful thing to say. And Neil was somebody who saw, you know, he could see a giant leap in one small step, you know, and he could do it, you know, just casually in that way, you know. So I tried not to think about it too much because I tried to sort of pull a page out of Neil's playbook and just...
Yeah, and being an astronaut preparing to go to space,
Right.
presumably you have to prepare to be an astronaut to go to space.
Yeah.
So you had to do all this stuff in the film, like that weird whirly gig thing.
Yeah, multi-axis trainer.
That looks horrible.
Yeah, I don't remember much. I just remember the director saying, more spinning. And then the rest is kind of a blank.
Because are you just in it, or do you control it in some way?
No, you don't control it.
Oh, 'cause you're just in it.
Yeah.
Feeling. And did you get sick a lot?
Wow. There was, No, it was very hard to complain because the director went through such lengths to make sure this was authentic. I mean, incredible amount of detail into making these capsules, you know, almost exactly as they were. And we had, you know, technicians who were involved in these missions on set every day. And any time you thought about complaining, you know, you would go to the monitor and somebody, you know, some astronaut would say, well, you know, Ryan, when I went to the moon. And then he just keeps talking, and you slowly forget about what it was that was bothering you. Yeah, that's right.
But you decided you were going to learn how to fly because Neil Armstrong loved planes. This is right.
Yeah.
How did that go?
Well, you know, Neil could fly before he could drive. He grew up watching planes as a kid, so he could pay for lessons, and flight was just, you know, so important to him. So I thought, oh, I'll learn how to fly. And you know, you always hear about celebrities flying, and I was like, how hard could it be? Well, it's very hard. It's very hard. And pretty quickly into my training, my flight instructor told me to take the plane into a self-imposed stall. It's just you stall it on purpose. And I just thought, this is a terrible idea. I'm gonna land right away, and I'll spend my time learning other things.
You do like learning things, though. I mean, famously the piano and La La Land, but
You like to learn things, right? You like to learn things,
You're not
right?
alone.
Jodie, you've learned some very specific things for... Was it Tess of the D'Urbervilles?
Oh, yeah? I learned
Yes.
to milk a cow.
Now, top that, everyone.
Really,
Mic drop.
yeah.
Other drop.
Really good. Yeah, I played Izzy Hewitt, who was a lovely little milkmaid.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Pale.
But my cow had warty teats. Oh, I know. It had
Sorry,
like
what's that?
warty. Warty?
Oh, warded.
Warty?
Warts
Warty.
on the other.
Teats.
Milky, but warty. Yeah.
How do you say it?
No, you
with an
say it
R.
right, we say it wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah,
water.
yeah.
Water teats. And so the thing was, I had to like do the entire scene just feeling like I was catching some kind of horrific hand of things. And going, oh, I was really good, and I just did it.
Were you kind to the teats?
Well, I was, all I could think of was anti-bac, anti-bac, anti-bac. And so, probably not now.
Yeah. Now, in terms of learning things, Ryan Gosling, you got a connection, you've told us now. You did have a connection with Neil Armstrong through music, that you discovered he liked this particular bit of music. Is this true?
Right, yeah. The Theremin.
The Theremin.
Yeah.
Theremin. I think we've got the... Do you want to tell us about where did you find this music? How did you find it?
I love the Theremin, and I was happy to find out that Neil loved the Theremin. I was looking for ways to connect to him, and, you know, he's a genius who's filled with, you know, incredible courage, and he's a master in many things, and I was looking for a connection there. And then I thought Theremin. And so I brought that to the director, and there was this really beautiful piece of music called Lunar Rhapsody, music from the moon. And Neil and Janet they loved it in college. It was kind of their song, and, you know, having no idea that what their lives would become and that the moon would be so involved with their lives. But we ended up using it in the film, and then the composer took the theremin and learned how to play it, and a lot of our score is theremin-based now. It's really beautiful.
That's beautiful.
So this is a little bit of the lunar... What's it called? The lunar...
Oh, great. Rhapsody.
Lunar Rhapsody. That's the theremin. It's good telly, this. Watch it.
Beautiful.
But now here's the thing. There's a weird link with theremin with Doctor Who, because the Doctor Who theme has the theremin in it, doesn't it, as well?
Yeah, I can't play it.
Oh, can't you? That's annoying, because I've got a theremin. Well, I do. I got a theremin. Now, I think this is on, so we don't have to do anything to it. Oh, look, yeah, oh, it's on. It's on, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if I shove your drinks up here, OK.
Should we help you?
OK. No, you're good, you're good. Thank you, though. So that bit, so this is keeps it quiet. Have you played one of these before?
I have not.
So
I've heard about it.
So that keeps it quiet, okay? And then you take that off.
It's like dolphins.
I mean, I wouldn't go to a concert of it. Can you play a song on it?
I don't know.
Give it a whirl. Give it a whirl, lady. Lady Gaga on the Theremin.
I think I have to like kneel.
Is it yawning?
I don't know what we paid for that, but it was really worth it. The time has come, ladies and gentlemen, we must discuss Doctor Who. The new season starts on the 7th of October. Yes! And history will be made, ladies and gentlemen. For the first time ever, Doctor Who will be on a Sunday. Yes. It's going out on a Sunday. Yeah. This is much excitement. So, how did you hear? You know, was it one of those things? Obviously, you'd auditioned, but did you? When did you hear? Where were you when you heard?
I thought it was my final audition, and so I knew I wasn't required to do any of the scenes for the audition. I wasn't taping. I just thought it was a chat with the grown-ups, and it was kind of, you know, the last pitch. And so I walked in, game face, really kind of a bit steely, but played it cool and just sat down with everyone. Half of the room I knew because of Broadchurch, and so I sat and was like, yeah, hey, and I was like, how are you? Yeah, can we just get on with it? Because I've got a lot to say. And so then Chris Chibnall, he just leaned over the table and said, so we'd like you to be the next Doctor. And I went, oh my God. And then I think I got told really important information about what it was going to be like and what was required. And I just kind of went, I really want to WhatsApp someone. I can't remember it. And so I walked, that was like an hour, I think, of chatting, and I think I just kept crying. For the joy, for the fear, for the responsibility, for the fans, and for the fact that, you know, it's an alien with two hearts, but I am a woman. And I get asked a lot about girls looking up to you, but it's about boys as well. You know, how many women in your life inspire you, but also how many people in my life, regardless of gender, and sometimes in cinema and in characters, they're not even human, and I'm inspired and want to be like them. And so I think that that's what's exciting about the moment, but I hope it's a moment. And this announcement is ace, and I'll dine out on it forever. But then when...
Well, you will always be the first. You'll always be the first.
When there's 10, I'll be like, I was the first. Really bitter.
You'll be at every convention, right? Hey! Hey!
I know you don't recognise me. This is me.
Wine.
Yeah, with a wine.
Yeah. And, by the way, is Jodie talking double gender? Have you ever heard of Doctor Who?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. You've seen it?
Yeah, sure.
Was that in Canada? Did they show it in Canada?
Yeah, we got that all the way in Canada.
Well, no, it is everywhere.
Yeah,
So
it
it
is.
started in the 60s.
60s.
Wow. Was the first guy with, like, a lot of hair? Curly
Yes.
hair? Yeah, that's the one I saw as a kid.
William Hartnell.
Oh, you don't know?
We didn't get it in Ireland. Did they? I'm laughing. It didn't get to
I
Canada.
see.
It didn't get to Ireland.
Oh, it didn't?
It was right there. Phone box was blue. It made no sense. So tell me this. One of the traditions of interviewing Doctor Who is they come on to tell us about the new show and then reveal they can tell us nothing about it. Has that changed?
No.
OK. Time for music tonight. In a career spanning over 50 years, this Grammy-winning rock and roll legend has sold over 200 million albums. Performing his new single, Didn't I? It is Rod Stewart! Rod Stewart, come on over! sir.
How you doing?
It's really good to see you. Oh, firm, firm. In you come.
Okay.
This is...
Snow White. Hi, Jodie. Boys, look at all these lads. How you doing, big man? Darling.
Beautiful.
How are you? Lovely to see you.
We're nearly finished. We're nearly...
Oh, that was great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
It was. No, I liked after all these years you ended with like, any good? Was that all right?
One can never just take one's career.
No.
Just, you know, you've got to ask the audience if they're enjoying it.
Well, they did enjoy it, didn't they? Yeah.
Hold on, did you introduce me as Sir Rod Stewart?
Well, see, I didn't because I don't...
No, come on, introduce me as Sir Rod.
Okay, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Sir Rod Stewart. Hey! This is amazing. So, the last time I saw you, you weren't a Sir. And it is, you know, I was saying that it's over 50 years and lots of #1 records and great tours of it. But that honour must mean so much.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's... have you got one?
What? Oh.
I'll tell you.
No, I wish everyone was like this. People try to be cool about it.
No.
And you go, oh,
I'll
yeah.
tell you. It's made me so proud. It hasn't changed my life, but it's made me very proud to be British. And let me tell you one thing, guys. This doesn't come from the royal family. They present it to you. It comes from the British public. So thank you.
And we've got the picture. Here you are with William. Lovely. Well, what an amazing day that must be. And what did you do? Did you have a big party? Did you go out for lunch?
I gave a party at lunch, didn't I, Ben? I gave a party in the evening, and I was asleep by 10 o'clock. I'd had done.
Yes, Sir is tired.
Sir has to go to his bed.
Did you get to keep the sword?
Yeah, it's very good.
Ah, the sword, mate. She said, did you get to keep the sword?
Such an American.
It's not my fault.
So, this album, when are you going to tour this album? When's that going to happen? Next school holiday?
Well, I've got three weeks in America, and then next year we do a British tour and a European tour.
Wow. Well, listen, good luck with that. Good luck with the
Thanks,
tour.
mate.
And thank you so much for that performance. It was stunning.
It was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Really good. Sir Rod Stewart, everybody! Right. Nearly it. Before we go, we do have time for our first visit of the series to the big red chair. God help us. Right, here we go. Who's there? Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, what's your name?
Lennon.
It is annoying when the people in the red chair get a bigger reaction than the guests. Did you do something in warm-up or something?
Yeah.
Did you tell this story?
No.
No, okay. So what was your name again?
Lennon.
Lennon.
Yeah.
Ellie, presumably this is what they talked about in warm-up. You're not named after a Russian, it's the... Yeah, it's John.
It's an Irish name. It's
right.
a river in Donegal.
Oh, OK, fair enough. Is it... Oh, Johnny Ball's getting tapped now. Wow. All right, Lennon, off you go with your story.
So I'm a circus performer, and I was doing an act with my partner, and we were just about to go on stage, and she really needed the bathroom. But there wasn't time, so we pushed her on stage. She got up, she was doing her act, doing her tricks, and something didn't really look right.
Ooh.
But she kept going. And we got to the last trick, and she went into the trick, and she showered the audience in...
Oh, no, we don't want to know. We don't want to know. That's not good, no.
Is that the controversial golden shower?
I don't know. They went down a storm and shat. OK, if you'd like to go and the show and have a go with that big red chair, you can. Just contact us via our website to this very address. That is it for tonight. Please say a huge thank you to my guests, Sir Rod Stewart, Jodie Whittaker, Gosling, Lady Gaga, and Mr. Bradley Cooper. Do join me next week. with King of Cool, Jeff Goldblum, Prince of Pop, Gary Barlow, Lord of Laughter, Rowan Atkinson, and Scream Queen herself, Jamie Lee Curtis. I'll see you then. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.